Hand reading in Mahjong means to identify the most likely hands your opponent is developing. During the pick and discard phase of the game, this is done by observing exposures and discards. The intel gathered can be used to help you make decisions on the development of your own hand. It can also help you play more defensively as the game progresses. In this video, we're going to practice hand reading. I just joined a game at Mahjong time in spectate mode. We're going to practice reading hands. That's why you see white tiles. The only tiles that we're going to be able to see are discards and exposures. And this way we can practice gathering intel and reading hands. The best time to join a game in spectate mode is during the Charleston, because let's see, we're doing the first right and everybody, it looked like everybody passed fully. I missed one. So if anybody passes blind, that's an indicator. That would be a tell that either they're in between hands or maybe they're close to a well-developed hand. So I always like to join in spectate mode at this point. So we're going to go through the Charleston and then we'll start hand reading based on discards and exposures after the Charleston. So now we're going to first left. So clearly everybody wants more chances to develop their hand, which is good because this is when the transformation happens. This is why the Charleston is such a powerful part of the game. So that is, now is when we're doing the second Charleston. Okay, so I was a little ahead of the game here. So everyone wants to keep going. Second left, here we go. I guess I could go ahead and go full screen while we're waiting. This is the cross pass. Everybody has to pass fully. And the next two passes may have tells. So let's see what happens with this last right. All passing fully. Now the optional across. 3, 3, east and west passing 3 each. 2 from the player in front of us. And 2. So 2 and 2. Well, this will be interesting to see what's going on with their hands. Actually, you know what? Let me see here. I think I'm going to do
eight characters.
Nah, we'll just leave it the way it is. Okay, here we go. 8 crack, first discard.
East wind.
Okay, so east went down. Usually if people aren't playing
6
winds,
dots.
you'll see winds go down in the first couple
1
rounds.
character. 6 dots. 8 dots.
Usually the first,
East
I would
wind.
say the first 4 rounds are unwanted
North
tiles from the Charleston. So the first
7 characters.
4 will likely not reveal much. In this instance, we see wins, so it looks like nobody's playing wins. There was a hesitation on that 7 crack.
4 dots.
So this is the 3rd round.
Green dragon.
One character.
No,
1 bamboo.
no BAMs. Oh, here we go. There's a BAM. First BAM out.
White dragon.
Okay, no hesitation there.
8 characters.
4 dots.
South wind.
All right, so this, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th round. So this is when it'll start getting a little more
8
interesting.
characters.
The discards will be more meaningful because
4
likely
bamboos.
everyone will have gotten at least a couple of keepers. Now here's a hesitation on the 4 BAM.
4 dots.
3 bamboos.
So we
6
have
bamboos.
in front of us all evens. All evens in front of us.
White
They could be
dragon.
playing odds. This player is south.
6 characters.
West has 4, 8,
South
6
wind.
white dragon. So they could be playing consecutive run or maybe little numbers, little odds, little consecutive numbers to the right.
4 bamboos.
Okay, the player
8
across
dots.
from us. 6, 8, 1.
7 dots.
East. Okay, 7, 8, 9. So they're playing probably little numbers too. To the left, looks like everybody's playing maybe 2
1
through
character.
2 through 5 or little odds.
1 character.
All right, well,
6 bamboos.
no exposures out, so just by discards, it
3
seems
dots.
like, oh, okay, so there's an unseen tile. I don't see any 9s
8
out yet.
bamboos.
Somebody could be playing like numbers, and somebody could be playing
Green
3,
dragon.
6, 9 in mixed suits. Maybe cracks and BAMs.
5 bamboos.
Let's see, I see 6 BAMs out though, so it would have to be
7 characters.
maybe, no, there's 2 6 dots out too, but no
Kong.
9s. I wonder if someone's playing like numbers or maybe big odds. So here we have a Kong of 7s. This discard will be interesting.
7 bamboos.
Okay, so they Konged a 7 and they discarded a 7.
3 dots.
So they're not playing like numbers. They're probably not playing
6 characters.
big odds in BAMs. They could still be playing
9
4, 5,
bamboos.
6, 7 mixed suit dots and cracks here. 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a 4
3
dot in front of them,
characters.
and a 3, 4 dots are out. So maybe not. 4,
8
5, 7
bamboos.
crack. 7 crack. Okay, now you know what? Let's look for east and
North
west.
wind.
There are 2 east out, 2 south out. Sometimes when you have a Kong out, someone could be playing east west, north south with Kongs.
4 characters.
I don't think they're playing 4, 5, 6, 7 in
3
dots and
characters.
cracks or BAMs because they have a 6 BAM in front of
3
them too.
bamboos.
7. They threw a 7.
8 characters.
They could still be doing an odd hand, like maybe the 5th hand,
4
1, 2,
characters.
4th hand down 1, 3, 5 in one suit, 7 crack with a 9. There's only one 9
6
out,
dots.
a 9 bam. And they have a lot of 6, 7, 8 in
3
front of them.
characters.
So that's why I think they're playing an odd hand, this first player.
North wind.
Maybe 1, 3, 5 bam, 7 crack,
7
9,
dots.
9 dot. I bet they're playing 1, 3, 5 bam, 7 crack, 9 dot. We'll find out. You know what they could
9
also be doing?
bamboos.
Maybe consecutive Kongs in mixed
4
suits.
characters.
Okay, let's see. 6 crack, 8 crack. I see 1, 2, 6 cracks are out. So I don't
Green
think
dragon.
they're playing a 1 suit 5, 6, 7 hand
6 characters.
or 6, 7, 8. The 6s are all down. The 8 cracks are down.
9 bamboos.
Okay, 9 bam. I do think
5
that
dots.
confirms odds here. You know what they could be doing also? Let's see. 7 crack Kong. They
1
could
bamboo.
be doing multiplication. There are no flowers out.
5 dots.
So what's interesting here is the other 3 players, no exposures. So the only player we can really
9
have
bamboos.
additional intel on is this player with an exposure. Until we see
2
more
dots.
exposures. There's a lot of 2, 3, 4, 5.
Kong.
Okay, here we go. 2 dot Kong. 2 dot Kong.
5 bamboos.
I don't think they're playing a year hand. They could be playing 1, 2,
3
3
bamboos.
of some kind. 1, 2, 3.
9 dots.
1, 2, 3 mixed Kongs. I guess that's third hand down under consecutive run. They could be playing like numbers with 2s.
1 bamboo.
I don't see any 2s out. I bet they're playing like numbers with 2s.
4 bamboos.
Like numbers with 2s and news on the left.
7 bamboos. 6 bamboos.
Okay, to the right. I don't see any red dragons.
5 dots.
There are no red dragons out.
Pung.
Okay, 5 dot Pung. Okay,
9 dots.
5 dot Pung. So they're not playing the 4th hand down. They must be doing,
Red dragon.
maybe they are doing 4, 5, 6, 7, or 5, 7, 7, 9. That's
5
they're gonna have a
characters.
hard time because the 7 dots are out.
West wind.
I don't see any 9 cracks, so maybe they're doing big odds 5, 7, 7, 9.
9 dots.
Oh, there's a red dragon over there. All right, so second hand
5
down
characters.
or 4, 5, 6, 7, but I bet they're doing 5, 7, 7, 9. Big odds.
8 dots.
Six characters.
You know what, this player on the left? 6s,
4
6.
dots.
I was just thinking maybe they're doing that second hand from the bottom.
5 characters.
But they just threw an 8 dot. They have a 6 crack in front of them, and all the 6 bams are down. So, and there's a lot
6
of
dots.
there are a lot of 4s out and 2 white dragons. So I think they're
4
playing
characters.
like numbers with news and 2s. Let's see, to the right, 5, 4, 3,
9
4,
dots.
5, 7, 8, 9. Huh, what are they doing to the right? Maybe like numbers.
2 bamboos.
Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, nobody took it. Okay, now what about the player
3
across from
bamboos.
us? They have a lot of wins and a lot of 3, 6, 9 in front of them.
East wind.
This is going to be really interesting. Because there's just not
8
a lot of
dots.
information since 2 of the 4 players are
Flower.
concealed. Oh, first flower. Kong. Oh, hesitation. Interesting.
4 bamboos.
Another 4. I wonder if they're battling for the same tiles.
7 bamboos. 3 characters. 8 bamboos.
7 bamboos.
Flower.
Okay, maybe they're not playing like numbers with
5
twos because they just
bamboos.
threw a flower. Maybe they're doing the
3
dragon, the
dots.
dragon hand, like number dragon hand. That's going to be a bit tough though because 2 white dragons are out and 2 green dragons are out.
Joker.
Oh, I would say that's a fold.
Green dragon.
That may be a fold too.
1 bamboo.
Or they could be waiting on a 2 to the left for twos.
West wind.
Probably not though. 2s and dragons. Maybe they're waiting for news.
Joker.
Last
West
tile.
wind.
They probably broke up their hand.
Flower.
Oh my goodness, that's kind of risky. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have on the left 1, 2, 3, 1 suit Kongs. Okay, so let's go around here. So here we have 5, 7, 7, 9, big odds to the left. We have 1, 2, 3, 1 suit Kongs. Over here, they broke up their hand a while ago, I think because the dragons went down. I would think that they're maybe trying for news with dragons. Over here, 2s, news with 2s concealed. News with 2s concealed. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is... Hand reading is very challenging, if especially you're basing your guesses on discards alone. For much of the game, players were concealed. So it is a great exercise to test your knowledge of the hands on the card and also your deduction skills. If you haven't tried reading hands at Mahjong time, look for my email in the video description below. I can send you information on their 30-day VIP trial. If you have an account here, watch games in spectate mode so you can practice this skill. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.